scores.
I come in clutch, take over season begun. We live.
What's up, everybody? We're back into with the first ever interview episode of Floor20 here, and it is your boy. It's your boy Shaan Singh-Parhar. Yes, mate. Yes, mate.
Fuck, that went a lot.
Yeah,
better
that was
in my head.
that was probably scripted, a little bit scripted, but it's the
that would sound a lot funnier in my head.
Yeah, that was pretty shit.
That was fucking
Sorry guys, we're gonna start again. No. Oh my gosh! All right, well, yeah, we've got the boy and we've got the background as well. This is our apartment, by the way. Cheeky little downtown Vancouver for you. But
yeah,
Shaany boy, how are you, mate?
fucking fantastic, mate. Absolute pleasure to be on the first episode of season 2. Is it season 2?
This is season 3, my boy.
Season 3. Fucking
Yeah.
now season 3. Of Floor 20. It's been a long time coming, but yeah, I'm excited for this.
We're back.
Real
in it.
conversations, real people.
Yeah, this is it.
Humans
Between
connecting.
brothers who love each other very much.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, what? Yeah. All right, man. How's your day been? What have you been up to so far?
Pretty slow start, mate. Disclaimer, I've got a little bit of a cold.
Yeah.
You can hear it in the nasally voice, obviously. Yeah.
Different conditions, different country, impacting you, different ways.
Yeah. So it's been good, though. You bought me a coffee, a little grande Americano, as I like. Americano is my coffee order.
You like him?
What's yours again?
I recken you're a psycho.
You're a little fucking fancy pants, aren't you? A little
Fancy pants? I mean, I'm wearing linen pants. You're wearing linen pants as well.
Oat milk latte, isn't it?
Oat milk latte with sugar-free vanilla syrup.
Pussy.
It's got to be.
Pussy.
Listen, it tastes way better than yours. You get straight black coffee. What? Like only psychos drink black coffee.
Straight business. Trying to keep the figure at a good level.
Do you want a
as
shot?
well.
Do you want
I'll take my pants off.
yeah, I mean, if you want
Get
to.
my cock out.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, this is
Sorry,
classic. No,
sorry.
we love it. All right, boy. Well, let's jump into it, eh? So, a few things I want to talk to you about
Okay.
and ask you questions on,
okay.
as you're the esteemed guest
Yeah.
of this episode. The first thing is your experience in Vancouver so far. Like, I'm curious how a Kiwi fresh from New Zealand. I know you were in England for a couple of years, but like, how's a Kiwi that's come from Hamilton experiencing Vancouver? What do you think so far?
Yeah, a lot of things I touch on, I feel like you've experienced the same things as well. So it'd be cool to see the similarities, the dynamics there, and all that sort of stuff. But it's been a long time coming. I've had this in the works for a long time, but as with COVID, it stripped away a lot from a lot of people, especially travel and people's travel plans. So I would have been here, in 2021 if I could when I came back from England.
Because we were talking about it.
We were talking about it. We had these big plans and stuff. But it's all worked out nicely. Got good job experience back in New Zealand and stuff, and all that sort of jazz. But yeah, the move's been bloody awesome. I feel right at home here, and
bro, that's sick to hear.
The transition has been very easy compared to, I can imagine, a lot of other people's who would just move over with absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But I had you starting off, you came back to New Zealand obviously as well. So we did a lot of planning and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then obviously we got our auntie and uncle here and our 2 cousins. So
How good, eh? How good.
Obviously they let us stay with them for the first month, and
Thanks to
that
them.
was
We love you guys so
unbelievable.
much. You
Love them
help us
so
out
much. They're very grateful for that. So it made the transition very easy for me, relatively speaking.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Class, bro. Yeah, and that's all part of it, right? Like feeling comfortable when you first get to a new country. Like from going to England that the first 2 weeks can be hard.
Yeah, the transition period.
Period.
I remember just walking around the grey streets of London, just fucking bawling my eyes
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I cried when I went
did
to
as well,
England.
didn't
Yeah, because we were both in small towns, so like it was like we took ourselves out of a new country in
Modern
New
looking.
Zealand, to an old ass country in England. But we both had great times in England.
Amazing.
But anyway, mate. So back to this current city, Vancouver. So I want to know what's been your favorite experience so far. We've been on nights out. We've been on a couple of little nature adventures. If you can rack your mind I know you've only been here for 3 months, but just curious, man. Like, what's your favorite experience from Vancouver so far?
I could say the whole cliche every day, is my favorite, but nah, honestly, like the weekend when you're living overseas, and especially in a country like this with a bit of a different culture, every weekend feels like a holiday.
That's mean.
So just going to different beaches and stuff with you, like the best part has been how everything's so close together and convenient. So we're living downtown here, and we literally got the beach on our doorstep, and that's packed during the weekends. Like the energy is just crazy. Like just walking around, people picnicking, fucking having drinks on the beach, the grass. Then you got Kit's Beach over the water. Just that, like it's different to New Zealand beaches back home. New Zealand beaches are way better, right? Like in terms of the actual surf and sand and all that stuff. But the actual energy here with the people like partying and stuff, like is pretty crazy.
You've never been in a city where like you've got the big buildings, go straight onto a beach, go straight onto the mountains.
Yeah.
Lakes are right there, hikes are right there, skiing, snowboarding,
I think that's what it is, bro. The living the city life.
Yes.
That's been my favorite part.
Right.
Because I feel like I'm a city boy. The
City boy! That wasn't scripted, let's go.
Yeah, no, I feel like, it just suits me in the way I live. And there's a big difference coming from Hamilton. So,
Yeah.
no, it's this is the city life. There you go. I'll wrap it up into
There we go. Because this is probably the first time that you lived in an actual like downtown core, right, of a city.
Yeah.
So it's a different experience.
Yeah.
So I want to ask for your. Now we'll flip it over to the least favorite, but I'm gonna jump in here and.
Oh yeah, I think you know what I'm gonna say already.
I think I want to share the story.
You go first.
Yeah, this is
this is what I think.
This is for the Floor 20.
Start with a Y.
This is for the
Start
Floor
with a
20.
Y.
Yeah. This is for the Floor. Well, maybe this is for the Floor 20 family. So I'm gonna give you a little story of when we had Shaan's first night out here in Vancouver.
First? Yeah,
First
one
or
of the
second?
First two. Second. Could have been. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Come on, bro. Details. Anyway, so for those of you who don't know the nightlife scene in Vancouver, there's 3 main spots to go out in downtown, and those are Granville Street, Yaletown, and Gastown. I'd say Yaletown is like uppity, it's like bougie, you get dressed up, all that sort of stuff. Granville Street is like young, you're fresh, like you're 19, 20 years old, ready to go party, pretty ratchet, pretty dirty. Like ratchet as in like North American.
Ratchet and Clank.
Jack and Dax all the way.
Yeah, fuck off.
And then Gastown might be like a little bit in between somewhere. It's probably more towards the Granville side, but like a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a good mix. It's a good mix.
Yeah, it's a mix.
Yeah.
But it's always just a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, we started off in Gastown, and we're just having a good time, having drinks, talking to the odd lass or two. You know, not too many. We're trying to keep it light. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
But anyway, I gave Shaan the stereotypes of each place before we got here. So now
I had a preconceived idea in my mind about each sort of place.
Right. So you kind of already knew a little bit. So therefore, near the end of the night, Shaan comes up to me and he goes, "Bro, I want to get rejected by a Yaletown girl."
I was fucking steaming, by the way.
And you said those exact words.
Did I say
you remember that?
Yeah. I do remember saying that.
You do.
I do.
So I was like, all right, man, if you want to experience that, let's go. We get in an Uber, we go to Yaletown, we get into Bar None. And, you know, as you do when you're just trying to meet people, you go up and have a conversation. Shaan goes up and has a conversation with a couple of lovely lasses in the club there. Just getting on really well. I see it happening. I think, you know what, I'll leave it. I'll let him go. And then comes storming over the sister of the 2 girls that you were talking to. And she goes, "Stop talking to my fucking sisters. You're fucking ugly. Get the fuck out of here." And absolutely launches into Shaan for no apparent reason. He was just having a conversation. So Shaan asked to be rejected by a Yaletown girl. He certainly got that, bro. Like, what were your feelings during that?
Oh my goodness gracious me. Yeah, you told me about Yaletown people. Like on a night out. I know it's a big generalization, but it's on a night out. Like sort of the vibe, like uppity, stuck up people, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna say that. Like, we're not like that.
No.
Very humble as well. Yeah, I just wanted to see what the vibe was like, and if this was actually for real, like, because you just don't get that. You don't really get that back in New Zealand. Like a lot of people like that, honestly. Hey, do you? I don't run into many like.
I would say New
like
Zealand's a bit more like what you see is what you get type stuff.
Yeah.
And not saying that it's every person in this particular place we're talking about. It's just this
big time generalization.
This very experience that we're talking about. Just this one thing. So
yeah, but I thought I was a little bit invincible coming into the situation. Just
Right, you're like, okay, I got an accent, I got all this stuff.
and then just got absolutely ripped a new one just for talking to people, and that was crazy to me because Usman and I we just like having yarns.
Yeah,
with people,
just
even
talking
if
to
it's just taking the piss, just being a fucking idiot, like just talking about bullshit, like not even trying to hit on someone, so to speak. Like it's just go up to dudes, go up to everyone.
Yeah.
This
meet
was
people,
honestly
right?
one of the situations. I know people were gonna think no, like Liam Crean. But no,
The brother Alec.
this was genuinely like just yarding to randoms, and then she just storms over and just says I'm fucking ugly. And
Yeah, she
so,
called you ugly, bro.
yeah.
And I didn't know that at the time. I
Do
would have
you
lost
think
it
I'm
as
ugly?
well.
Do you think I'm ugly?
I think you're very ugly. I think she's correct. I think she's correct. But anyway, I just wanted to
I think so
hit
as
that one up because that just I'll never forget that one, bro. Like
No, that was
you manifested that, bro. You asked for
I
it and you got
manifested
it.
I manifested it, but otherwise it's been fucking awesome.
Yeah, no,
Lights
good.
out and stuff. Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, so I guess last question on Vancouver would be, if you're talking to a young person from New Zealand who's considering doing an OE, like would you recommend Vancouver or London?
Oh, completely different experiences. We've done the England experience. We didn't do the London experience,
Yeah,
but I think London's fucking amazing.
that's sick.
I think London's sick. There's so many different little, they call it boroughs, do they? There's so many little
Yes.
different areas like that you'd be busy like every single weekend. You've always got something to do. It's massive. And the people are cool. They get up for summer. Like my English mates, I love them. Like I understand like how they work and all that sort of stuff. They're real people, you know what I mean?
Right.
As some other places you might not find that.
Got
But
it.
there's just such different experiences.
Yeah.
I
Depends on
recommend
what you
everyone
want.
to do the England experience though. Like if you haven't done that, get that done
Yeah.
and then come here.
Yeah, and I actually know a few people who have done both,
Yeah.
and it works. If you only get 2 years in the UK and you still like kind of fiend and want to live overseas,
Yeah.
I don't know, English speaking country, like it's a cool vibe. Vancouver, like I'm surprised there's not more Kiwis. Basically, is why I asked the question. Like
But
it's
more
sick.
people go to the skiing, like the ski experiences,
Yeah.
right? Whistler and stuff. But also with England, like you can easily fall into the trap since there's so many Kiwis and Aussies there. You can fall into a trap of only hanging out with Kiwis and stuff, which no hate on that. Like
Yeah,
it's awesome.
sure.
Like you got your core group, and I would hang out with Kiwis and stuff there as well.
Yeah.
I think it's also good to branch out and find like different cultures and stuff. And
Yep, I agree.
so you can get the full experience.
That's just learning about the world and the earth, and that like life is bigger than what we grow up with. There's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much more.
I
Keep exploring.
Yeah, I had learned a good analogy from Mason. I
Mhm.
went on his podcast, Relatable Chapters, great potty there.
Little plug.
Little plug for him, but it's like the analogy of it. You're sitting at a dinner table and you've got empty seats, and it's not like you've got your friends already sitting at the dinner table. It's not removing those friends; it's just adding more
Love
to the
it.
dinner table.
Really love it.
Getting different perspectives, getting different cultures, as I said before, different dynamic, and you grow more as a person if you take that, if you adopt that attitude
Yeah.
in life, especially when you move overseas. You know?
Yeah, bro. No, that's so key, man. And like just the ability to be a sponge, right? And like always
Yeah.
like soak up those new experiences, meet new people, be open to that sort of
Mhm.
stuff, I think is key. But anyway, cool. Like I'm glad you're loving it, man.
Loving
because
it.
it's given me a new lease on life having you here as well. So it's freaking
Yeah,
huge,
because
bro.
you were a little bit there thinking,
Oh, but I've been here for 5 years.
exactly.
Been here for 5 years, but now I've got like we're living on the other side of the city. Like you're here, we're doing these cool new things. It's great.
Injected a new
Injected a new Shaan Singh-Parhar.
yeah.
Okay, anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. I also want to talk to you about, this is a bit of a throwback for you and maybe, one of your most favorite times, your ASU days.
Holy shit.
Arizona State University.
It was 5 years ago, bro.
That's nuts.
5
It's when
years
when I
ago.
first came here, you went to ASU.
Pardon me.
So once again, I'm going to share a story. So this is basically the lead up to ASU. So
I was thinking of this
Shaan
before.
Singh-Parhar was the most excitable I've ever seen him before. And I remember, I was back in New Zealand after my England stint. This guy was getting ready to go to America for ASU. And every time I'd come down from the shower or come around the corner or whatever, this guy's just watching vlogs of ASU. But it might be like a
Just
vlog
some
with like
random
10
chick.
views. Like
Like this
Yeah.
21-year-old chick just,
Yeah,
like,
just
showing around her vlog.
her dorm specifically, showing a closet and shit. And
fucking
Shaan just-
stationery she bought that
yeah,
day.
yeah. And Shawn's just, oh my God. Like,
I thought it fucking deserved an Oscar or some shit. Like,
Yeah,
it was that
yeah.
good.
Yeah, and Shaan keeps asking me like, "Does the accent work, bro? Does the accent work?" Oh my god! But I remember you were very excited, man. Like, what are some memories that stick out to you from your ASU? I know
I'll start up with the lead up. The lead up was one of the most exciting things because we've been so encapsulated in like just we loved American culture growing up. Like it starts with the TV shows like Disney Channel and all that stuff. Like That's So Raven,
Movies,
all
sport.
that shit. There, Disney Channel. Then sports. Like we got obsessed with American football and NBA. Like we were crazy about it. You know what I mean?
We pretty much idolized America.
Yeah, and like just the American movies, like American Pie and Blue Mountain State. That show, that whole frat boy culture. Not that we are frat boys, but it was just always just crazy to see like how that can be someone's reality.
Yeah, very different to home.
Yeah. So like going into, it, I'm like, fuck, like I'm going into this. Like, this is such a unique experience.
Yeah, it's sick, bro.
It's like my dream, living out a dream.
Yeah.
So I had very high expectations, and getting there, it just blew my expectations out of the water. Like just insane.
Well, bro, like, and like, I want to talk about this as well because I always say like I live with no regrets. But if I had one regret, it would be not doing a semester exchange to American University.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I got close to going to like UCLA with a couple of my mates back in the day.
Yeah, you went for the meeting, right?
Went to the meeting and like the cost just got in front of us and we were just like, oh my god.
Yeah, the cost is a big thing, but very grateful once again that my parents, Big K and Big Pete. I couldn't have done it literally without them. Literally couldn't have done it without them. So very, very lucky to have them as parents.
There we go. So basically, to dig a little bit deeper, like a couple of iconic moments. So when you walked around the corner at the airport, when you left the ASU, you threw the forks up, which is for the Sun Devils.
The ASU.
As he left us, like me, mum, and dad and stuff, he threw it up. It was iconic. I'll never forget it. And then also me arriving to see you in Arizona when I came to visit. When I walked in, pizza boxes everywhere.
Oh my god!
Very
other things laid out.
Other certain objects, if you know what I'm saying. Like we're around, showing that they had a good time. Bro, what like Arizona State is the biggest party school in America. Yeah, give us an insight into what the parties are like at Arizona State.
Yeah, I remember the visa officer like laughed when he saw I was going to ASU.
Yeah,
he's like, like he starts laughing and he's like,
and you're like, what?
You know what you're getting into, right? And I was like, oh, no. And then he's like, you're going to the #1 party school in America.
Damn.
And he just stamps my visa and gives it over the piece of paper. And I'm just like, holy, what are we getting into?
Yeah, then you knew.
But the party life, yeah, man, it was good. Like, they didn't have the whole like frat Greek village when we were there. So the frats and the sororities were in different like apartment complexes, so it was a bit more spread out than what you see in the movies. We went to a couple of frat parties, they were all good.
Yeah,
you get a lot of like dudes though, like in their feels, like where's your girls? You got to bring girls with you and shit. Like, who are you here with? Who you here with?
Like the TikToks these days. It's actually true.
The classic jock boys.
So it's true, basically.
Yeah, there was that, but most of the partying we did was with our exchange group, and we had a real tight knit exchange group. Like I've got like I consider them best mates still, like that I talk to this day. 5 years later, I've put in a real effort to keep communicating with these people because they're special people in my life. Like from
awesome.
England, Ireland, Aussie, France, and it was a couple from America. But yeah, like it was more like the exchange parties, and we had a real tight knit group.
Man.
And then just ventured on out from there.
But but like other parties, like you see on movies, like
the first week we got
wild? Do people do all these like fucked up
so
shit?
They did Rush Week the first week we got there. So in the movies, they got their stands. The different frats have their stands, like Kappa, Omega, fucking whatever it is.
Kappa Nu Beta.
Yeah, Kappa Nu Beta. Like saying TT. They have their stands, bro, and they're handing out cards to you of what their plan is during the week. So they'll literally eye you up, and if they like the look of you, they give you...
Look at you, do they?
Well, I got a card from a very... I wouldn't say nerdy, but they weren't so frat boy group.
I see.
You know what I mean? So I got a couple.
Please
join us. They needed numbers basically. No, yeah. So the card on it would be a real professional. We have like Monday Buffalo Wild Wings, Tuesday we're gonna go driving range, all this stuff just to get to know you. And I guess if you got through that stage, I don't know the exact process, but if you got through that rush week, then you had the chance to become a pledge.
Oh.
And that's when there's that whole shit in the movies. A pledge you're
Oh.
doing. You're like a
Like
gimp.
eat a block
Like,
of cheese or some shit like that.
doing stupid
Butter.
ass shit for them. Oh,
Yeah.
like way worse. Like some go real bad. The hazing.
Yeah, hazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So you be a pledge, and then from there you become.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was pretty crazy to me. How that shit was still going on.
It
That's
was-
from the movies.
Right. Like it was so close to you. You could almost.
Yeah, you
freaking
were
see
there.
it and
You
taste it.
taste it.
What do you want to
Get
taste?
tongue in it. Get a look.
Don't look at my. Don't look at the mic, Shaan. Okay, sweet. Yeah, no, mean, bro. Like, I just wanted to get like a look in behind the curtain to what it's like to be a student at an American
It's
university.
different. It's different to anything I've done, like
Yeah.
Europe and all that stuff. It's completely, honestly, a bit of it is what you see in the movies, which
Man.
is crazy.
No, I mean, yeah, and I'm sure you'll always be proud to be a Sun Devil. That's like part of the
Oh,
American
yeah,
uni,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is like always attaching yourself and being very, very proud that you're you're an alumni of the university.
Yeah. There's always that piss take. All of our mates, we always say fork him and stuff. That's the saying, fork him,
Yeah.
because the Sun Devil forks.
Right.
But like I say that, but I actually am like
But
really
surely,
proud
bro.
of that. I actually
Yeah.
am really proud of that at the same time.
mean-
Like I got to do that experience. Yeah.
Class boy. All right, cool. Why don't we shift gears again, and we'll now have a chat. I know people want to hear about this one, about your videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that like Shaan's a minor influencer. He's
Fuck, I don't know about that.
he's amassed 15,000 followers on TikTok. That's fucking solid effort.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you like did it in New Zealand. Now you've moved to Canada. You did a little bit in England. So like you got a little bit of a different like worldwide audience and stuff like that. Talk to me about like making videos. What was your initial like? You know what? Let's go right back. Like, what was your initial driver? Like, why did you start doing that?
So it started, and I've always liked making videos. We did it ages ago. We used to do family videos. Then me and you did little
Yeah.
skits with Rohan.
We always did it.
Rohan was a big influence. Our cousin, like he's just one of the funniest dudes we know, and just making videos and stuff with him. But the real driver was in 2020. I was in quarantine, bro. I made a vlog. And I was umming and ahhing about it. It was a vlog about quarantine life. I was like, fuck, do I post this like Instagram? Like, what are people gonna think?
Yes.
Like, I was in that whole mindset. Like, I was still in that little, wow, people are gonna judge me. What are they gonna think? They think I'm not funny and stuff. But then with obviously your push, my partner at the time, my cousin, and stuff like that, just as good support around me. Posted it, bro, and got really good feedback. And just feedback of people like saying, oh, like unreal, bro. Like you posted this, like.
That's mean.
People are in your corner, bro. People are in your corner when you put yourself out there. And that's something I didn't understand. I was creating stories in my head for so long of like, oh, nah, like people from Hamilton are all judgy and stuff and all that. But like, bro, like, nah, people are in your corner when you put yourself out there. They appreciate it.
Yeah,
and that was the Kickstarter.
Really? Just having that initial feedback, was it?
And just people I met, bro. Like, truly free-spirited people. Really rubbed off on me. And that really changed my perspective on life. Good couple years there, really honestly did. And it's made me into who I am today, where I just sort of go out there and just post and cliche, like wear what you want to wear. I know it's not big, but it is sort of big at the end of the day. Not enough people do it. And just really expressing yourself, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm really hitting that now.
Mean, bro. Like, and this is kind of why I wanted to touch on it, because I just feel that well, we are in the creator era, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, you can do stuff online and make it into a business.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
almost anything.
100%.
So it's just a matter if you want to take advantage of that or not. But it's the whole getting started thing.
Mm.
The way I like to put it, and I've talked to you about this before, is that like whenever you put out content, or whenever you take yourself out of the ordinary, there are always going to be people who are with you, and there's always going to be people who want you to fail. Always.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Professional sport, making a podcast, videos, etc., artists, doesn't matter. But like here's the amount of people who are gonna follow you
in that circle. Yeah.
Yeah, and here's the amount of people who are gonna want to drag you down. So
Yeah.
are you gonna let that small group of people stop you from doing what you love and stop you from feeding these people with great content?
It's crazy how that works, eh?
You just gotta it's tweaking the way that like you think about these things, man, and then it'll allow you to just live the life that you want to live. It's fucking cool.
It's crazy. Like on TikTok, like you'd get there'd be a few vids where you get really good feedback.
Yeah.
Like most of the feedback I get is good.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I know that's bragging, but I'm always humble as about my vids and shit. So I'm
Yeah, go ahead.
It's fucking good to.
Oh, bro,
speak
and
about
New
it, you know
Year's,
what I
you
mean?
probably got like 30 people come up and ask for a picture. Like that's no joke.
Yeah, I usually get awkward when someone brings up my videos, bro.
You weren't
and-
awkward
and
at New
talking
Year's,
about
bro.
it. Yeah, no,
You
I was
were
feeling- I
you
was
were
feeling myself.
very happy with
Yeah. No, but like when I'm talking to someone
Right.
one-on-one, I hate talking about it. Like it's just
Yeah.
like, for some reason, I don't know. So it's good to actually express it here.
yeah, fucking A, bro. Go for it.
But like you were saying, you only get a few detractors. Like I'll
Mhm.
get all these good comments, and then one person would be like,
Really
"Oh, this
hateful.
is unfunny,"
Yeah.
and it's like, "Fuck!" Like that comment gets you down.
Yeah, I
When
know.
you get 100 good comments, and
It's
it's
weird, isn't
nothing,
it?
It's weird how that works, bro.
Yeah,
So
bro,
That's
just-
something I need to work on.
Oh, just say fuck it, bro. And like,
yeah.
and those haters are going to be hateful on multiple posts or multiple
Yeah, exactly,
creators.
exactly.
They're just out there to bring people down.
That's
They,
a them
they live a
problem.
dark life.
That's a them problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're taking your time
yeah.
out of your day to say this
Exactly.
is
Like,
shit.
what are you doing, fam?
But yeah.
Okay, good, sweet. So, what is your favorite type of videos? Like, you do we do interview videos. You make your skits. You've got your stats videos. Like, what are your favorite ones to make?
It's weird because my favorite videos to do are the long skit versions. Like
Yeah.
not longer like skit versions where
2
it's
minutes.
different. Well, even just a minute. I know that's not
Minute,
long
yeah.
at all,
But
but like
TikTok.
in terms of TikTok, like doing the different camera angles, a lot more planning, a lot more creativity goes into it.
Yeah.
Which that's way more satisfying for me than doing. Which on TikTok, bro, like some of the vids I do are just like 30-second one take vids, which I think are quite funny and require a bit, like the acting needs to be better, but they're just short form. They're not like a lot of thought processes going into it.
Yeah.
But like the ones like the Love You Bro video I did with Henry, and then
How
done a
good.
dancing video with you. I did the handshake video with
Yeah,
you.
how good, bro.
Like I really rate this. I think they're top notch, bro. I think they're fucking world class. Like, and it shows like they've done really well.
Yeah.
Um,
Millions of views. Millions.
yeah, and like it's fucking really cool just going, oh yeah, do this different angle, put a sound on here, different cuts here.
You
like,
enjoy each part of the process.
Yeah. I enjoy that so much. And then the interviews are awesome as well, bro. Just seeing
Yeah, a
different,
lot of fun. Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
different reactions and stuff. But I think what we want to take it to, bro, is doing those like sort of those prank vids, like where the camera's hidden and you're just being like
Old school 2010
degenerate.
2010 YouTube.
I want to get into. We need to get into that.
BF vs GF. Jesse.
Yeah, I think that's what would take us to the next level. But like, I like those like let's skit planning out those sort of versions.
Yeah,
those
cool.
ones. Yeah, sort of creative ones. Yeah.
Good, bro. Yeah, nah, it's because I rate all the videos you make, and it's fun making videos together, and like the whole like interview public stuff. It's I find that fun myself.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I like doing that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll keep evolving it, but at
We'll
least
keep doing that, 100%.
absolutely. Like it leads me on to my next question. Like, what are your end goals and ambitions with your videos? If you have something in mind for that, or is it more like, hey, I like making these, let me just keep
I
going?
think it's a bit of both, bro. I really just love enjoying and making it and having a creative outlet on the weekends and sometimes after work. But I think everyone needs a creative outlet where whether it's making music, singing, making vids, posting content, fucking painting, like artsy stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
fucking pottery, just anything. You need
Harry
that-
Potter.
Yeah. you need a different outlet, bro, because otherwise it's just mundane working day-to-day life, and then you go out
Your
drinking
passion
on the weekend.
Essentially, you're what you're saying is like find your passion and just go for it.
Yeah, this is my passion. This is my passion.
Yeah,
So
that's sick.
hopefully I can build it to a level, bro, where like I say, like make it my main job. Like
Yeah,
I don't.
fucking A.
I would love for it to get to that point, but I actually don't care if it doesn't get to that point.
Yeah.
I would love for it too, but I just having that creative outlet, and I think, the reason why I'm enjoying it so much is that it's such a different speed to what I do during the week, But yeah, it is my passion. It's what I love. So hopefully I can
Lovely,
keep
bro.
pushing that and just get bigger and bigger and keep growing with it.
All the best to you, man, and I'll be right there with you. We're doing some of the skits, some of the interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
and
I'm
a
excited to see.
big thanks to Devon, and big thanks to Devon, who's always been a driver, and does a lot of the videoing. He's the voice in the background, and even I haven't said about Mum as well.
Yeah,
Mum's the goat. Like
Mum's the
she
goat.
videoed me so much back home.
Yeah.
And she said every time it was funny. Like even though sometimes I know it wouldn't be funny, and like
In the
she
moment.
always told me it was funny and pumped
Right.
my tires up. And
Yeah.
like she did a lot of camera work for me, and other supporters as well, like my cousin Priya. She's been big.
Awesome.
Some mates, Henry, Vlad, fucking huge. Oliver Dunn did early stuff with him. So like
Love it.
Creano, like just guys that really supported you, other friends as well, but they've always been in my corner, never like said a bad word about it. Well, to my face at least.
Yeah.
They might think it's shit
No,
behind the
we
scenes.
have a group chat where we just fucking rip on you, bro. You fucking suck.
Yeah.
But nah. Hi, mum and dad. I know Shaan messaged you. Just a quick hi.
Yeah.
Oh, good, bro. Good. No, that's awesome, man. Just keep trucking and keep
Yeah, I'm just
running
gonna
with
keep going. Keep
it.
going.
Yeah. All right. So I wanted to have a quick chat about the NBA. You know, we're both big on sport. We're both big on the NBA. We've been watching the finals. If you're big into basketball, you'll like this segment as well. So the preliminary podcast that I put out, I said Denver in 6.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's looking likely that it could be less than that. So currently we're recording this as it's the day after Denver won Game 4. So it's 3-1. Going back to Denver, what do you think's going to happen, man?
What I think's gonna happen?
Is there a miracle?
No. There's zero chance of a miracle.
Okay.
Like, especially against Denver, their starting 5, bro. It's just unreal. They've got so many options they can go to. So even when Miami get a lead, bro, of 10, like just gets cut back down. They've got the fucking.
Too much firepower.
Dare I say it? Is he the best player in the league right now?
I mean,
LeBron's my guy, but like he generally could be the best player in the league right now. Jokic, like good things happen when the ball is in his hands. Like
that's a good point.
Amazing things happen.
What can he do?
He's one of the best players I've seen. As I keep saying,
Yeah, you were saying that with your eye test.
The
You're
eye
like,
test. He's one of the best players. Like
because he's got everything.
he's a 7-footer that bangs threes. His post moves are unreal.
Yeah.
You don't get these bigs, bro, that go down low in the post and actually put the work in with these fucking silky moves, bro. Like comparing, you see Bam Adebayo, who's a good player, bro.
Yeah.
Good defensively. You know, likes that mid-range sort of shot, but he doesn't get down low enough. Like, bang it low.
Have you noticed, bro, like the bigs that are like dominating the league, e.g. Embiid, Jokic, Giannis, they're all international players?
Yeah, so the skills they learn and the basketball
Fundamentals
and values and stuff are different.
You've heard Shaq, Kenny, Charles talk about this where like it's becoming very flashy in America. Like even from a young age, Steph Curry like pulling up from 30 and like the fundamentals are leaving it. Bro,
it's more team basketball and fundamentals overseas, right?
Yeah.
That's what Doncic even says.
Doncic, look at his skill set.
But Nuggets are too good, bro, and they really deserve it this year.
Yeah,
like it's their year. You know what I mean? They've been pretty good for a while now.
They have,
right? They've been up there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and like they're always in the playoffs, and they've blown through this year's playoffs. Beat Minnesota in 5.
Yeah.
Like the one loss was in OT. Phoenix got a couple, but I mean like Denver were always going to win. They swept us.
You know, they're too good. And Jamal Murray's like he's so good at it. It's almost weird to say. I almost think he's underrated. Like, because you got Curry, you got Lillard, you got a lot. Fox. You got these other really good point guards.
Yeah.
Who else am I missing from that list?
Well, I mean, you got the older CP. But I mean, he might come to the Lakers, but we'll leave that for another day.
But there's a few other youngins that I'm forgetting their names right now. But are just so good. Oh,
there's a lot around.
Morant. Oh, fucking that's another. Fucking
Whoa.
Guns out.
He not playing next year. He not playing next year.
But Murray deserves to be like a top fucking 3 or 4 point guard. I think the way he's playing
has to be. I agree. I think it's ending in Denver. I think they're going to win in 5.
Win in 5. So the next game's back in Denver.
The next game's in Denver.
Yeah, they're winning in 5.
Unless
this is over, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, Jimmy, it's over. But Jimmy has to go like lights out mode. If they want to win this next game, and get back to Miami, he has to go for 40.
Yeah, and a couple of those role players.
One
of those 4 role players, you know, like Robinson, Vincent, or Martin.
Yeah. Because that's what Boston was saying, bro. Boston were like, we feel like these guys are playing extraordinary. That role players are playing. That's why we're down 3-0.
Yeah.
But now in this series, bro, they've kind of like Strus has gone missing.
Yeah, Strus has gone.
Where
missing.
is Max Strus?
Robinson has been looking all good.
Robinson any shots? Where is Caleb Martin? Like,
where's Caleb Martin
after his game 7?
Game? Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I feel like it's over.
They don't have enough firepower, bro. Like. admirable effort that they got to the finals with that team.
Yeah.
Good coaching. Jimmy, fucking unreal, but it's just, I think Nuggets are a bit too much.
I agree with you, bro. Like, they're just too good all over the court. One question I want to ask you, like, kind of, you mentioned the Joker. Where does he rank for you in all-time centers? I know we got NBA Live 03, which is why
That's
we
what
started
got into
liking
it. Yeah,
basketball.
yeah.
Also, our cousin Kanal was really into it at the time.
Rohan.
So Rohan. So we started like gaining traction around there, and we started playing around that time.
We played in primary school and shit.
We played it in 2002, 2003.
We
and
always
like,
knew about the NBA, and then it sort of happened later with Kobe, like
And
really
Kobe
good
and
session with him.
Yeah, so we started playing the game, Kobe and Shaq, and then it moved into like Shaq moves on. Now we love Kobe, all this sort of stuff.
Pau Gasol.
Pow. So like, where does Joker?
D Fish root someone like
Yeah, Matt Barnes' ex.
Matt Barnes turned up to his door.
Matt Barnes, bro. Matt Barnes tells a story about this on his podcast. He like drove to his place and like beat him up at a party.
He beat him up.
Bro, there was a party going on, and
Bro,
Matt Barnes,
is a tough guy.
Matt Barnes jumped the fence, and like there was a bunch of people around. And he just smoked Derek Fisher, and
Oh
everyone's
my
like, "No,
God.
Matt, stop!" But Matt just lost it. He said,
Bro, that's fuck. He's
But-
a tough gun, Matt Barnes.
"Yeah, absolutely." Yeah, Joker. Where does he rank for you all-time centers? You reckon?
Well, it's a weird one because you've got these greats like you've got Wilt,
Shaq,
Kareem,
Wilt.
Shaq,
Yeah, Kareem.
Hakeem, who you can't say he's above them. Bill
Bill.
Russell. Bill Russell. So what? That's 5. That's 5. You just can't say he's better.
Not
than right
yet,
now.
right? Not yet.
But it's weird though. You watch him and it's like, oh, just because he hasn't retired and he's not old, like he looks the part.
I
man.
mean,
He
those
looks like
guys
he's a
that
top 5 center.
Right. Those guys you just described, like, they couldn't shoot threes.
I think when it's all said and done though, he's
But-
going to be top 3 or 4. Like he'll be better than Bill Russell. Like Bro,
oh, I never watched him, so
yeah, I
can't-
never watched him either. But like, who was he playing against? R.I.P. Great man, Bill Russell. Like, I get it, the 11 rings and stuff, but like,
Yeah.
it's, I guess you can't say that because it's like saying Don Bradman in cricket. Like there's way better batsmen now.
It's
Like that are fucking just state batters that probably are a better batter, but it's different
That's-
times and you can't compare them.
That's why I've probably set
So-
you up
so-
with this question, because you can't compare
So
eras.
I probably need to take that back about Bill Russell. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Put him back in there.
Yeah. It's just because the Celtic, we're Laker guys. So.
Yeah, we're like, he'll be top 5 though, bro, for sure.
Yeah. He's just class, eh?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Fucking mean, yeah. So we think Denver's
Yeah,
gonna win the next
bro.
game. Hey, bro.
Bye.
Hey, goodbye.
Bye. Oh, what?
Oh shit. Sorry. We do this random thing like where we have skits. Like
We talk to each other in skit form.
Like, there'll be some days where we don't have a conversation. It's purely just our skits that we just run through. On it. If you spend time around us, you kind of know it. It's really weird, but
Because most of the time, people, when they're not talking about actual shit, like shit in their day. Bro, that's what, people like, I just thought about that. People, most of the time, they're talking about other people, like saying, oh, this person's got that, this has a good count, or I don't like this person. They're judging people all the times.
yeah.
We don't have that in our vocabulary. We just do skits when other people
Right.
are either silent or
Hating.
talking about other people.
Yeah.
We just do stupid skits.
We don't give a shit
like-
about the drama. So, like, we just avoid
We
it.
actually don't have that, eh?
Nah,
Like,
it doesn't matter.
oh, I
But
just thought about that. But anyway.
that's our filler. So if you're around
That is
us
our
and you ever
filler.
see us talking to each other in random code, like, that's just us zoning out, pretty much.
Yeah. It's fucking fun.
All right, bro. Last segment.
Yeah.
We made it all the way, bro. So, and it's a segment I like to call Yay or Nay. All
Oh,
right.
cool,
And I'm gonna ask.
So he didn't tell me about this at all. Like, I
No.
had no idea this was going to
didn't warn you.
Thanks, bro.
I'm gonna ask you, cheers, mate. I'm gonna ask you a few things. We can spend time on each if we want to, or we can keep it moving. It is what it is. But you're gonna say yay or nay based on the statement.
And then like elaborate if I need to.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. So my first yay or nay is feet hanging out of a car while you're the passenger.
Feet hanging out of a car.
Yeah, so someone's driving and you're like, let me get my feet somewhere. You put your feet out the window.
Okay,
like,
I'm like, I know it looks fucking scungy, like looking at it from a car.
you're a
but
yes.
I'm a yay though.
You're a yay.
I'm a yay. I know. Like just on visuals alone, it looks like a nay. But it's just being free, bro. Giving them some air. Let them hang out, bro. Let them hang out.
Yeah.
I'm a nay for feet in different spots. Have you got any other feet things? Because I'll tell you what I'm nay for. If you don't have any more.
Rex Ryan.
Foot
So,
fetish.
yeah,
No,
we're
okay,
talking-
so you do have any more nay?
No,
Like,
there's no,
no
more
more
feet
foot?
ones.
Okay, so I'm gonna say yay for that. Nay for other foot stuff is feet out on an aeroplane, like and putting them up on the seat.
Oh, dude.
I've seen that, bro. There's in a video, bro, of someone using his toes to scroll through movies.
bro.
So
I don't
huge
like
nay
feet.
for that.
I don't
No,
like feet. I know you don't.
Yeah, I don't mind
I
them.
like feet.
I don't mind them if the toes are symmetrical. If your toes are going off in all other directions, fucking put some socks on, eh? And the other nay is when people put their feet in a photo, like they're sitting on like a lounge chair at like a
just
fucking
their feet. Yeah.
at like on a holiday spot, or even they start off a video on a beach. They start off on their feet and they go up.
Yeah.
That I'm like 100% nay. There's zero reason for you to be doing that. Get your feet out, 100%, anywhere you want, apart from the plane. But like, you don't need to post them. I'm not a fan about that. Not a fan of that.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Are you a nay for those?
Well, basically, I don't really like feet. You know me. And
Yeah.
I don't really like.
You're not
feet.
sucking on toes.
I ain't doing any of that stuff. Nah, I'm not like that.
Would you suck on a toe for 10?
Hang on a minute, bro. Well, it depends who's. But anyway, bro. In terms of that, like the original question, out the window.
Oh, out the window. Oh, bro. Before you go.
I think I'm a nay, bro.
Bro, you have done this before though. I've seen you put your feet out there before.
Maybe
So
that's
yay when
younger.
it's you.
That's
Yay when it's you,
younger.
but nay for anyone
That's
else.
when I was
Nah, bro, you
younger,
can't
bro.
do that,
I've
bro. You
evolved
can't
to a
do
new human. I'm Super Saiyan now, bro. Come on, let me go. Let me grow.
that. Let me fly in this one.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go. We were a little bit different there. So the next one is, just straight up, man. This could be a very obvious one, but I'm just curious. Like kissing on a first date.
Kissing on a first date.
Say it's a girl that you really like. You want to pursue her.
Yeah, I think there's no rules, bro. I think there's
No
no
rules?
rules. If you guys are feeling the energy, feeling the vibe, and you just go for it,
It's all good.
then do it. Like I don't usually do it on the first date.
Right.
Ah, fuck. Yeah. It depends.
Cast
what the
your
vibe
mind
is.
back. Cast
Yeah,
your
yeah,
mind
yeah,
back.
No. People listening to this, if they're listening this far, they know that I probably have done that a couple times. But like, it depends on the vibe.
Yeah.
It depends on what you're looking to get out of it. You know,
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you both know you're on the fun vibe and stuff. then
Da
all
da
good.
da. Yeah.
But if you see like, fuck, there's potential with this person, like, I probably wouldn't. I want to like make that.
Drag it.
Yeah, like, and as I've learnt being over here, like you gotta, being on a few dates, like if you sort of like someone, you build it up.
Yeah, bro.
Build
Big-
it
that's
up
big.
and get to that point. Like otherwise you can have all this excitement and you get to that level and it's like, oh fuck, where do we go from here? You know? It's like, where do we go from here? Like,
Yeah, bro.
I feel a bit lost now. Like
Got it.
you know,
If
like,
you get everything done straight away,
I've learned that.
Yeah.
I've learned that, and if it's someone I like I'm gonna push the boat out, so to speak. you know?
Okay, but basically, like it can be a yeah. You're saying yeah.
It can be, yeah, because there's no rules. There shouldn't be any rules or fucking formula to dating. And
Yeah, no, I like that.
love, baby.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I think so like what you were mentioning about the whole drag it out thing, like
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. So if I really like someone, like there's feelings there, like the initial feelings or whatever, like I would actually try not to.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
And sometimes like girls have told me that it confuses them because it's like, do you even like me? You know what I mean?
No, but yeah,
But it's like, yes, I do. I just want to continue and have things to look forward to and build
Yeah.
it up slowly.
There's
No, it
that-
hasn't worked. Obviously, I'm 29. I'm single. So we're talking two single guys.
yeah,
talking.
yeah. It's a
But-
choice, so it's a choice.
Yeah,
definitely
exactly.
don't want
We
to
like
go
the
for the
lifestyle.
hug.
We like the lifestyle.
If you don't
yeah,
wanna hug
yeah,
and do things
Yeah,
with
I don't really want to
love someone
I haven't snuggled in 2 years. Anyone?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. But so okay. So there we go.
So what do you say? Yeah, dragging it up. But there's a societal pressure of being like, oh, on the second or third day, I need to kiss them. Like, there shouldn't be that pressure, man. Like, it should be, you just go with how you feel.
Yeah.
And I guess, go with how you feel. But if you do like them, I think being disciplined with it in terms of really fighting that urge to do it is a pretty cool thing as well, because you can build it up. You can build it
Yeah,
up.
man. And that's
The
it.
excitement.
It's fighting the urge. It's fighting the urge and like having some discipline. And like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is slapping a mate's ass outside of the sporting arena.
Oh, big time. I'm big into that. Yeah. Fuck yeah. You know, I'm big into that whole...
Touchy feely.
Bro, like fucking, I remember in England, bro, like we just really appreciate just a good male ass. Like, not enough dudes, like not enough straight guys, because a lot of them are too in their fucking toxic masculinity era.
Right.
I think it's changing though, but a lot of our mates and stuff, because we're a little bit more that way of not really caring about all that sort of shit. Fucking just appreciate a good male ass, bro. Like, they're out there. You have a good ass.
So you want to
I've seen it.
Yeah, cheers, man. I appreciate it. So you want to
But
give
that doesn't mean I swing that way, and that's all good.
Yeah. No, exactly, bro. Yeah, so basically,
I will tap it. Yeah.
because some people think like, okay, on the sports field, boom, all good, but then outside it's a bit weird. You know, seeing skits and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't often do it outside
Yeah.
of the sports field. Like, I do it a lot on the sports field.
Oh yeah. You got to go.
Didn't get yourself
You
a
just got
finger.
to turn it up.
Yeah,
Oh.
But I think it's all good, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
To be fair, I don't really do it that much, but it's all good. Like if someone did it to,
If
someone did it to me, I'd be all
if
good.
someone held for 3 seconds.
That's
No.
fucking
Anyway.
I'd feel uncomfortable.
I agree, bro. I think if it's your mate and like you guys are drinking whatever, boom, little slap, doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt anybody. All right. So let's move on to the next one here, which is wearing a sports team's jersey to a game they aren't even playing.
Ooh.
So say for example, we go
to an actual game.
Yeah, so we go to a Seahawks game. It's Seahawks Cardinals, and you wear your Patriots jersey. Like, how do you feel about that?
Nah, I get your repping it and stuff. Like stuff at like the NFL draft or even like at a Super Bowl party. Yeah, all good. But going to another game and another team's jersey. Yeah, you've done that, eh? I don't think so.
You wouldn't do it? Fair enough. No,
Like, I get it. It's ballsy and stuff, but like, I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I don't think I'd do it.
Fair enough. I think like I might not do it anymore either. But let's just go throwback mode. So 2013, we went to a Jets-Eagles game in New Jersey, MetLife. And I wore my Patriots jersey. And I'm not sure if you remember, but like I got ripped to shreds. Like there were a couple of people who like...
It was a giant Jets fan.
There was a...
Because it was a Giants-Jets game, right?
No, it was
Jets-Eagles.
Jets-Eagles, but there was a Giants fan. There was a Jets fan obviously sitting right behind us, like just fucking got into me, and I was just like, oh fucking hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I might wear like a Patriots beanie or a cap or something. Like
yeah, not a full-on jersey though. Like it's just a bit like, come on, bro. Like
yeah, they're not
the
even
team's
playing.
not even playing. Like be more in the moment. Like it's almost
Right.
like you're trying to like
Right.
take a. I don't know. Like
No, I just
I
think
don't
you can
rate
wear a little bit of merch. If you go into that team's game, boom, go all in. Do whatever you got to do.
oh fuck yeah.
But yeah,
we were youngsters when we did that as well.
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
obsessed
yeah.
with.
We were very It was North America was new
Obsessed.
to us.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Last one here for yay or nay,
Mhm.
which is doing TikTok dances in 2023. So you know how it's like very 2020 to like do
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I'm a big bro. I'm a big advocate for fucking doing what you want, bro. Like post what you want. Like post what makes you happy. Like, I know I'm going deep with this one, but like
yeah, go on.
express yourself in any way possible. Like through whatever it is. Like, hey, I might not fuck with it, but like I fuck with you putting it out there
Got
and
you.
expressing yourself.
So you're saying you wouldn't do it, but
I
like
definitely
you
wouldn't do
be
it.
okay
No,
with people
I think
doing
there's
it.
probably more like different forms of content that provide more value in my eyes.
Yeah.
But like fuck, if that's what you want to do, man, go for it. Like don't hold back and don't think,
Yeah.
So a lot of people think my fucking stuff's cringe, but a lot of people think it's fucking good as well.
Exactly,
like, so
bro.
you're
Like
not,
we're
you
talking
always,
about.
yeah,
It's gonna be
you're
both.
not gonna have people that vibe with it, and just post what you want. Like
Yeah, I'm similar to you. Like, if given the conversation we had, we can't say now like,
no,
you
that
can't do
shit.
this or da da da.
No, there's no rules, bro. There's no rules
Yeah.
to posting content. That should be the main thing. Like, if you like something and it makes you happy and enjoy it, fucking just do that.
Yeah, bro, hard out.
Just do it, man. Like,
Mean.
life's too short, baby.
A lot of yays in there, bro, which I like. You're a yay type of guy.
Yeah.
Mate, that brings us to the end of the podcast here. It went by pretty quick.
Fuck
I don't
yeah.
even know how long it went for, but freaking there we go. Yeah, bro, look forward to freaking living life with you here in Vancouver, and we're gonna keep killing
Excited,
it.
mate.
Keep
Excited.
bringing stories to everybody, the Floor20 family. I'm gonna do the whole classic like, comment, subscribe. I know it's played out, but I'm just gonna say it anyway because it sounds fun to say, and now I look cool.
Do you look cool?
But no, anyway.
Do you?
Sure.
Do you feel lucky?
Do you feel lucky?
lucky?
Do you feel lucky?
Scary movie 2.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
seen
Scary
that.
movie, anyone? Comedy. All right, sweet. Cheers, bro.
Cheers,
Appreciate
bye.
it. Let's get it.
Absolute pleasure.
Back with the hits. I come in clutch. Yeah, you know I'm clutch.